Yeah, I'm gonna show my whole body. I want y'all to see what I look like. This is what I look like with no makeup. Yes, I'm skinny. Yes, into what? I'm bony. Into what? I'm beautiful. Yes, I have a big forehead. Yes, I have long butterfly locks on my head. Into what? At the end of the day, I'm not ugly. Yeah, I have a big forehead, but I'm still beautiful. Like I said, my husband love it and your man love it. So all these people that's trying to drag me. And then another thing I want to talk about is the wig that y'all saying that I had on my head. Number one, that was not a wig. Number two, I only wore a wig twice in my life. So at the end of this video, I will show 2 pictures of the 2 times I wore a wig. Had wore the wig and I didn't like it, so I never decided to wear a wig again because it pulled out my edges when I tried to wear a wig. And I don't like that. I don't like that you have to put makeup to match with your skin and make the wig and you have to bleach. I don't like wigs. I'm more of a sew-in, braids, locks, cornrows. That's the type of girl I am. I always wear braids, so let's get this straight. So another thing, I really don't care about y'all talking about how bad my hairstyle was. I don't care. Like I said, I'm just addressing stuff that y'all talking about. And I'm just letting y'all know what happened and why it happened. Number one, the show do not provide your hair. They do not comb your hair. They do not curl your hair. Only thing they do for you is your makeup and pay for your flight ticket from your city to them, a one-round ticket. That's the only thing they do, and give you a Uber ride to get to the house and all that stuff and carpool you around. That's the only thing that they do. Secondly, what they do is they feed you. So when you get to the house, they provide the food for you. You make a list and they put the list of food that you want in there. So they do not provide wigs for you. They do not provide outfits for you, all of that. Now, the ones that go through all the way through the bridal thing, I can't speak on that because I didn't get to that point. And I even told Tracy, like, I came here to do that, and I feel like I should do that just because you feel like I shouldn't, because you want to judge my relationship. I don't think that's right. I feel like if I want to proceed, I feel like we should proceed, but she didn't want to proceed to the bridal at the end. So at the end, I don't know if they provide the wedding dress for you or they make you pay with the check that they give you. I don't know. I just know from what I went through and what I experienced. So just let that be clear. So addressing the wig that I had on my head. So number one, like I said, it wasn't a wig. It was a sew-in. So keep in mind, at this time with my husband, I was living in my apartment. So me and my husband was living in my apartment. And then his ex-wife was living in this house here with his cousin and this other man that my husband know they needed a place to stay. So they always living here. Me and my husband was living in my apartment. So keep in mind, me and my husband had to pay rent for my apartment, and then we had to pay rent for here. So that was hard. And then on top of that, we had to buy a whole bunch of things to come out to California to film the show. We had to buy a bunch of outfits. So we didn't really have that much money to do all these expenses. Like, we spent like $200-300 on clothes. And then all the clothes we bought, we didn't even wear on the show. That was another disappointing point because I was like, oh, it has that pattern. You can't wear that. Oh, it has that. You can't wear that. And I'm just like, ugh, y'all so straight. So that was another thing. And so our money budget was really tight of what the limit we had to spend on. So the wig that y'all claimed that I had, it wasn't a wig. So even the producers, when they was filming, they was like, can you pull your wig down? I was like, it's not a wig and it can't be moved down because it's a sew-in. It's stuck on my head. It can't move. So keep in mind, I'm not an expert on sew-ins. I'm not nothing like that because, like I said, I barely wear sew-ins. I'm mostly a braid type of girl. So when I got my hair done, it was like last minute because even though we had 3 months and all this stuff, like, we did it at the last minute because we didn't really know, especially because of my job. I didn't know exactly what date that they was going to file us out. So we had got all the information at the last minute. And then once they gave the information, I was like, okay, yeah, I need to take off for work on these days, or I was already going to be off first, so I didn't need to take off. And okay, we need to go shopping. Then we had to buy luggages because we didn't have suitcases, so we had to go buy that. Then on top of that, we had to go buy clothes because I was like, I don't know what shoes to wear. I don't know what clothes. I don't want to wear the clothes I already got. I want to wear something new. So we had to do that. Then on top of that, I was like, my hair, he needs a haircut and I need to get my hair done. So my hair, I didn't know what hairstyle to wear at all. Like I said, I've never been on, like I've been on TV before, but I've never been on TV to where I'm the main character, I'm the main star. So I didn't know how I wanted to wear my hair. So the hair that I wear, that's some cheap hair that my husband bought me. It was like $150 some. So it was cheap. We didn't have money to go buy a $200-300 wig, a $200-300 bundle. So we went to this local beauty supply. We bought the hair. It was $100-150, and the lady that did my hair, that was like last minute thing. I found her at the very last minute because I almost to the point that I wasn't even going to get the sew in because it got down way to the nitty gritty to where I almost didn't have time because I had contacted all my hairstylists. They was all booked up, and I contacted referrals they gave me. They was all booked up, so it was like at the point like, wow, I don't even know who's gonna do my hair. I don't even know how I'm gonna get my hair done. So it got to that point, and I was just like, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get my hair done because I had these red hot Cheeto braids, and I did not want to have red hot Cheeto braids on the show. So I was gonna end up wearing those red hot Cheeto braids or just wear my natural hair, and I didn't want to wear my natural hair because I know how it is. My hair during certain, when it get humidity, it freezes up, it do all types of things, and I didn't want to go through that on the show. I always have to worry about my natural hair because that's what my natural hair does. And I didn't want to wear the red hot Cheeto braids because I had already been wearing them for a month and I was tired of wearing them. I didn't want to wear the red hot Cheeto braids. So the lady who did my hair, she was African and she did the sewing herself. So y'all talking about that it was far back. I have no control of that. She did that. And after she did my hair, like it was like 3-something in the morning, late at night, and then we had to get up the next day and catch our flight. So, like, I'm sitting in the chair, she done did my hair for 4 hours, and I'm not feel like tell her, oh, I need you to take that down, especially if my husband's outside waiting in the car and he's ready to go home, and I'm tired too. Like, I'm tired. I've been sitting in the chair for 4 hours. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home and get some sleep because the next day I got to get up early in the morning to go to catch a flight, and I'm tired. So that's what had happened. How my hair was, sorry, I couldn't get my hairstylists that know how to do my hair and make my sew-ins look natural. Oh well, so what? Who cares about my hairstyle was bad? Like y'all want to defile people and claim people. It's like y'all want to talk stuff about me, and then all y'all that gotta say something about my hair. Y'all coochie probably stink. Dudes probably talk about how bad your coochie smell. Dudes probably talk about how you don't keep up with your hygiene. Dudes probably talk about how bad your breath smells. So it's like y'all come me for my hair. Oh wow, that's like the least thing that I have to worry about. At least my coochie don't stink. At least my breath don't stink. At least I know I'm beautiful. At least I know my husband like me. At least I know that your man like me too. And even some of your girlfriends like me too. So that don't bother me that y'all saying this stuff about me. Because a lot of these people, they got so much to say. But if I really talk to you in person, you wouldn't be saying the stuff that you have to say about me. And if I talk to you in person, I could clearly see stuff about your life that is all messed up and it's a hot mess. So all y'all want to talk about, oh, the wigs are horrible. Who gives a crack if the wigs are horrible? Everybody doesn't have to look perfection and perfect because that's the way that you want people to look. Who cares? We are not Cardi B. We are not Beyonce. We don't have millions of dollars to sit up here and look perfect and picture perfect because that's what y'all expect us to look like. So that's what happened with the so-called wig that y'all said that I had on, and it wasn't a wig. It was a freaking sewing. And I will post more pictures with me with that wig that I had on. I will post all the pictures at the end of the video, and I will post 2 other pictures, like I said, of wigs that I actually did wear in my life. The 2 wigs that I only wear in my lifestyle, in my life that I had actually wear, I will post those as well. So yeah, I want to clear that up. It wasn't a wig. I don't care about y'all clowning me in the comments about how big my forehead is. I don't care because at the end of the day, I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm gorgeous. I'm just not cocky and big-headed. Like, I get so many compliments every day, and I'm not big-headed. I don't go around thinking, like, some people, like I'm all that. No, I don't do that. I'm a humble person. I'm a nice person, but I really don't care about y'all talking about my forehead because they zoomed in on the camera. I really don't care. I don't give a crap about what y'all want to say about me. I don't care. I really don't. Another thing I'm gonna address, so you get 1 paycheck, and the paycheck you get is after they finish filming, and then you get back to go home, and they give it to you at the very last moment. So everybody got 1 check on the show. Me and my husband got 2 checks because my husband called them and said some things to them, and they was like, yeah, we're gonna give y'all a check because we feel like y'all need counseling, because me and my husband had we didn't cuss them out, but we had told them some things of some stuff that happened on the show that we didn't like, and they felt like because we was angry towards them that we need counseling, so they gave us a 2nd check. So we had got 2 checks. I'm not gonna tell you how much the check was, but yes, this show is the only show that I say that I got paid the most out of everything I've been on. All the other TV shows and movies that I was in, I got paid minimum wage or I did it for free on my own time. I didn't get paid for most of the stuff I did, but this is the only one that I got the most highest paid for. Yes, I'm not gonna tell you how much a check is. If you want to know, you need to apply for the show and get a check. So I don't have to exclude everything and tell y'all everything. I won't be telling you how much because I just feel like that ain't your business. So yeah, me and my husband got 2 checks apiece. I had 1. I had 2. My husband had 2. So in total, that was 4. All the other people of my family, his family, they got 1 check. So, what else did I want to go over in the comments? I guess I'm just gonna make another video about all the comments because I can't remember everything right now. But I want to clear that up. And then another thing, y'all talking about his son hairline. Who gives a crap? If God made him that way and this is how his hairline is, and y'all want to clown him for that, who cares? Like, that's the way that God made him. There's nothing he could do about his hairline. I'm like, y'all, it's like y'all people that go on TV, y'all want to clown them for the way that I look, but then y'all want to clown us. But then if y'all was on TV, we'll see how them teeth are buttery. If y'all was on TV, we'll see how big that gap is. That's the size of my fist. If y'all was on TV, we'll be able to see so much imperfect about you, how one of your eyes is bigger than the other one. Like, we will find so much things imperfect about you. Like how your lips are so small, they look like a slit in your face. Like, it's so many imperfect things about everybody, but y'all want to nitpick at us and point out our imperfections. Like, we really don't care. And I hope, if Chris see this, I hope you don't care either. Forgive them, and who cares about what they got to say about me or my husband? Like I said, everything we said about the show was old stuff that happened 5 years ago. None of this stuff is recently stuff that happened in 2020 or 2021. This is 5 years ago, old stuff. I'm trying not to cuss. Old stuff. Who cares? Who cares? What else I want to cover? I think that's it. Like I said, I'm happy with the old man that I'm with, or whatever you want to call him. I'm happy with him. There's nothing old about him. He don't even act like an old man. He act the same age as I am. He's goofy just like me. We have so much things in common. We're happy. So I don't care what nobody has to say. I'm happy with him. He makes me happy. Let me see what else I want to cover. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really think that I have anything else to cover. That's pretty much it. And then another thing I'm going to say, we didn't have no curling irons or no flat irons on the show. Then we had gotten a pool, so our hair got wet. Well, mine got wet. I don't know if they did. So my hair got wet. It made it more worse because it's sort of getting kind of like synthetic, kind of like you didn't want to straighten out. So it was kind of like puffy at the bottom. Like I said, there was nothing I could do about that. There was nothing I could do about that at all. Who cares? I wrote the wrong hairstyle. Who cares that how the hairstylist did my hair? Who cares? She did my hairstyle that way. Oh, well, so what? I have edges. You could clearly see my edges here. If I pin back my hair, I have edges. Who cares? It's not my fault that she pulled my edges up and she braided my hair down and then sewed the hair and then leave my edges out. Who cares? Oh, well, like I said, everything was rushed. Last minute thing in a hairy type because we had to go catch a flight. So, oh, well, who cares? Who gives a crap? But yeah, that's what happened. No, they did not provide the wigs for you. No, and the hairstyle I had was not a wig. It was a sew-in, honey. So